All right, apparently the video went out on the last, I think it's when I go through McPherson's Woods, all the ghosts in there start to interfere with the signal, and I'll have to avoid that area when I do these lives now. All right, so we're on Oak Ridge, where the famous Oak Ridge Boys were founded. They sang their first chord together right here, in front of the 97th New York Monument, which I just passed. It's not the one up ahead here. Hello, Michael. How are you? Yeah. What? So when did the video go out, Peter? I didn't see. I didn't see. It didn't freeze or anything on my end. I bet it's McPherson's Woods. That's what I'm saying. All right. So we're going down the little loop-de-loop here. Very exciting. Passing the 104th New York Monument on my left there. And come around this corner. You gotta be careful because this is a two-way road, and coming around the corner sometimes you might be, might be up against something. We'll go up to the Peace Light because this is going to be a shorter video since it's half of the trip that I did. Actually, less than half, but who's counting? Okay, we're going to go out here. Peter says you think 21 minutes in. I don't know when that was, Peter, but was that when I was in McPherson's Woods? It's got to be, because sometimes if I'm on a phone call and I go through there, I lose service. Gene says you were going through some woods on the way to Gettysburg, lost you in the same spot the other day. Yeah, I think it's McPherson's Woods. 6 questions. When I think of the Oak Ridge Boys, I think of Elvira. Me too. Mainly because that's the only song I know. Oh no, they had that other one. I think that was them. I don't remember the words or the name. But, yeah, the old Oak Ridge Boys. Tell you, man, the 70s were weird. What was I watching the other day? Oh, last night I was watching a special that CBS put on in 77 right after Elvis died. And it was, where was he playing? I forget. But they're interviewing the fans and everything. And what's interesting is, like, there were a lot of old lady fans of Elvis back in those days. Like, you figured that now they'd be old lady fans because, they're in their 70s and 80s. But no, even old ladies back then liked Elvis, which was a surprise to me. But, man, people were weird. We're weird now, but geez. I guess people are just weird no matter when they live. But I guess they seem weirder in the 70s because the style, the fashion was so horrendous that they just look weird. And then they say weird stuff and you're like, man, the 70s were weird. Peter says, add Starlink to your business budget. Have you used that? I've been thinking of it, actually. Because I think some of the problems, not all, but some of the problems we have when we do live streams is internet related. Some, not all. And I wonder if Starlink would be a faster, quicker connection. Because I found out that the internet in the building, it's business internet. It used to be offices, so it goes through the whole building. There are no offices other than mine using it, except the security system uses it. And that place is probably more secure than Fort Knox, with cameras everywhere. And I'll bet you that's what it is. that gives me that slow connection once in a while. Because it's business. It's like Comcast business, and it's in town. So in the area, it should be the smoothest connection possible. Eric Koval says, I'm also looking into Starlink. Are you allowed to take Starlink anywhere with you, or is it something like DirecTV that you got to like hook up to the house with a satellite dish? How does that work? Dustin is late to the party and currently walking the Shiloh battlefield. Very nice. Very nice. I just, Stephen Lunsford was in town and he dropped by and he's like, hey, I got 2 boxes of books that I'm going to give to a used bookstore, but I want to see if you wanted to go through them. And I was like, oh, like I need more books. Like I need a hole in the head. And I said, yeah, let's go look. And they had a bunch of Shiloh books. And I go, you know what? I'm gonna read about the Battle of Shiloh. So I got a whole bunch of Shiloh books, thanks to Stephen Lunsford. Did anyone toss their pens at Elvis like they do at Wendell Clarkson? Well, Gene, if they did, they cut it out. Also, you know that that audio, you had to have heard it, where Elvis is doing that rap in the middle of Are You Lonesome Tonight? And he messes up the words because he's a little pilled up. And, he's like, I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. Plus tax. That whole part. They cut it out. And while the music's playing underneath, they cut away to a fan outside, like, professing her love for Elvis. And it's creepy. Like, it's really creepy. It's weird, man. The Colonel Parker, man, he knew how to make money off of that kid, but and I could say kid because he died when he was 42, even though he'd be 900 now. What would it be? 88, I guess that would be. No, 89? He'd be up there. But Elvis was fantastic. I can't believe it took me so long to realize that. I kind of always laughed him off as a joke. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. Peter says he's thinking about getting Starlink. It's cheaper. I have a friend that has it and loves it. There are both mobile and fixed. Okay. Huh. I'm going to look into that. BP says, any word on when Mike Lentz does phase 2 of the exam process? He already did it. Phase 3 is when he moves on. He says it right there. He'll be in September. Eric Koval says, from the very little I know about Starlink, traveling worth it depends on the plan you have. I need to research more. Okay, so there's like plans and stuff. I figured. I made it through phase 2, says Mike. Eric says, there's the square I love. Yes, it is. A beautiful square. It's a great square. It's the best square. The Gettysburg Square. Wow. 6 questions says, Matt, getting that bread literally. Yeah, well, yeah, literally, because we're not the figurative bread. That seems to be going out the window. Josh says, thank you for this. You're welcome, Josh. Thanks for watching. Eric says, so I'm not a huge Elvis fan, but my favorite is when asked his thoughts on protest draft dodgers. Oh, ma'am, I'm just an entertainer. I'd like to keep that to myself. Yeah, I just saw that the other day. I like that too. He knows his lane and he stays in it, and I think he knew how lucky he was to be there and to be doing what he was doing. Just that humility is charming, you know? And I wasn't an Elvis fan either, Eric, but go online and find his performance of Suspicious Minds in Hawaii, okay? Watch it. Just sit back, put it on your best computer speakers or best speaker system you got. But you got to watch it too. Listen and watch it. Turn it up as loud as your little ears can handle. And just sit back for a couple minutes and let Elvis take you on a journey. And I think you're going to come away like I did, surprised at how much you like Elvis. Do you get gnats in Gettysburg in the spring? Oh, sure. We get mosquitoes. excuse me, gnats, stink bugs, bees, flies, you name it, we get it. Eric says, I'll do that with nice coffee or tea. Yes, a nice piping hot cup of little ground top might help. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and get my breakfast. You guys have a great day. See you tonight. We have the organizers of Bike Week coming on the show. And we will have fun with them, talking about what you can expect at Bike Week this year. This year, its main location is being held out at the Barn Resort, which I think is a fantastic location for that. So anyway, I hope to see you tonight, 5:30-ish, on our YouTube channel here. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. There's a lot here, not just a wacko driving around in circles. There's a lot more to this channel. So we hope you like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.